You all know we are still in the DV Lottery 2024 era, the American Diversity Lottery 2024, meaning the window is open to apply. It's been open since October 5 and it's going to end in November 8th. And people are still skeptical. People are still procrastinating. Is this real? Do I even have to do this? Will I win? I'm here to say that it is very real. And you should give it a try. Don't give up. It's not too late. It ends November 8th by noon. You should get your application in. I've shared videos about how I've been applying back to back for 5 good years, 2010 to 2015. And I know so many people in America here who came through the DV lottery. I mentioned my very good friend Ramila, who came through the lottery. And today in this video, I'm sitting down with somebody who won the American lottery. Her story is very unique. I'm not going to give the gist out. She would tell us herself how she won the American lottery. So if you still haven't applied and you qualify, you are above 18 years old and you have the minimum of high school education, please apply. It's very legit. People are winning. And you never know, it could be you. So if you're first time clicking on my video, my name is Priscilla Kuma. I'm a registered nurse. I come from Ghana. I'm an American citizen. I live in America and work in New York State as a registered nurse. I bring nursing, migration, lifestyle vlog, and anything. And today I found an evidence. If you are waiting for evidence, most of us want to see, feel, and touch. Anyway, I have somebody here who is in America here. She came to America with her family through the DV lottery, and she will tell us all about it. I double as a lead consultant for USRN Pathway Consult, where we help registered nurses, general nurses, and midwives who want to work in America. We groom you, do the paperwork for you, and get you to be able to write the NCLEX and then come work in USA as an RN. Midwives, you can work as an RN. Psychiatry nurses or mental health nurses, you can work. So find me at www.usrnpathwayconsult.com or send me an email as well. My email is on the website, or send me a private message on my Instagram, on my Facebook. We have a Telegram group where people are finding opportunities, and the description box, click on this title, go into the description box, click on the Telegram link and join. People have gotten job offers as nursing assistants and nurses in that group. And if you are not in that group, I'm telling you, you're missing out. So let's welcome Florence to the channel. Okay guys, so as I said, I have a DV lottery winner. She's Florence, someone I know personally. She's not just out there, she's somebody I know personally. We've come a long way, and she's here to tell you that the DV is very real. And I have a couple questions for her. If you are still in doubt, let this video change your mind. You never know, you might be that lucky winner to live your American dream. So Florence, welcome to my channel and introduce yourself to my viewers.
Thank you. Thank you so much. My name is Florence. I came here in America in 2019. That's the same year I met this friend of mine.
Yeah.
I missed you so much, by the way.
I miss you too.
Yeah, I'm a mom of 2 girls. I live here with my husband. We live in Kansas. I came from Rwanda, Kigali. Yeah, that's where I came from.
And do you want to tell us, like, how long have you been applying for the lottery? And did your husband apply? Did you apply when you were married? How was the process like for you? Because I know you have a unique story. Both of you applied, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. So it's somehow crazy.
Yeah.
My husband starting apply green card like when he was in high school. So he told me that he applied like 9 times. I know it is crazy, but for me, I heard about those things, green card. I thought it was scam.
Mm-hmm.
It was like scam. I didn't believe in it. So when we got married in 2017. Someone, a friend of my husband, told him to apply. So that's when he applied. Like for that time, it was his first time he applied like a married person. Okay. You know, those 9 times he was applying like a single person. Mm-hmm. So he applied him by himself. On his side, he put me like his wife, and then he applied also for me He put me like, he had himself as my
As
husband. Yeah, so that's when I got selected. So when you're married, when you get selected, you come with your family, your husband, your kid, obviously. Yeah, that's how it happened. It was my first time though. For me, it was my first time. Yeah,
wow.
but for him, was like 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
applied 9 times before as a single person. He never got it. So he married, and you gave him the lucky charm, and you
I
won it,
know.
and he never got it.
He owed me a lot, right?
He owes you a lot, yes. So which year did you apply, and you found out the results the following year?
We
Okay.
applied 2017 in October.
Okay.
We found the result 2018 in May.
Okay.
So like when you apply and you got selected, they give you like the case number,
Mm-hmm.
the first person, second, how, and our case number was somehow far.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it took us long. So that's why we came in 2019. So
Okay.
when so our result came in 2018 in May,
Okay.
and that's mean that our years started the interview and everything. It has to start in September. That's how it is
Okay.
every year. So it started in 2018 September. So we got our case number was ready to be interviewed in 29 we in 2019 in April. I think April, that we got interview, and then we was preparing ourselves to come here. So we came 2019 July,
Get you clear. You applied in 2017
October.
October.
Mhm.
You found out you won May 2018.
Mhm. It took us yeah, yeah.
Yes, and the interview began in September 2018,
Mhm.
and you came to America. You went for your interview April 2019,
Mhm.
and then you came to America
2019 July.
July.
Yep.
Wow. So yes, so
Yeah.
the people keep asking, why is it called 2024? The one that is currently going is called 2024. You
Uh-huh.
apply October 2022,
Mhm.
find out the results May
Mhm.
2023.
Yeah.
By the
Mhm.
time the processing takes place, you might end
Yeah.
up entering
Mm.
America in 2024.
Yeah.
So those who apply next year, 2023, they will call the DV
20.
2025.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
That's how it is. Yeah.
So you found out you won. What did you have to do when you checked the results online and you found out that you won? What did you have to do? Put some documents together, paperwork, anything you have to do?
Oh my God. Yeah. First of all, like you feel like it's a lot. Like,
Yeah.
to find out those things, it's a lot. It's a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
And you're afraid that like when you miss out the date or something, it's gonna, because everything have the due date.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do it everything on time. So it was kind of a lot for us, but we looking for the information. Another thing, there's a lot of scam out here.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can try to ask people and they will scam you. They will ask for money. Everything in green card, if you know well the information, everything is free.
Yes.
Like it's free. You don't have to pay for anything.
Oh.
So after we found out we were selected, it was, oh my God, it was a lot. We didn't know where to ask. We tried to the internet, but you feel like you're not understanding where. So in Rwanda, we got a chance. There is a group of people in Rwanda. The group of people, like most of them live here in US.
Okay.
So they formed a WhatsApp group to help people who are selected. That was very, very helpful for us. A friend of mine who came by green card, someone I went to school with. So I told her that I got selected, and told me that she knows someone who can help me, who is in Rwanda, who know a lot of information. So that's when they put us together. There was a lot of people, but we didn't know each other. They put us in WhatsApp group. So in that WhatsApp group, that's where we started asking questions. What's the next? What's next? What I've selected? you know so but the first thing we did after being selected, but in that group, they told us to fill out there was a document that came from KCC is Kentucky Council Center.
Mm-hmm.
The document called DS 360. that document you have to fill out, because the Kentucky believe that when we are applying, like the first time when you're applying for green card, most people they don't put like the real information. You may put your name wrong, or you may mix the dates, but in that document DS360, that's where you have to correct everything. Your birthday, your names, your where the place you lived, everything. So we started filling the document, but in that time I was pregnant. So they told me that I have to wait for my kids. I'll have to wait for my baby to be born so I can fill out my baby too. So that's how, yeah, I waited after I had my baby. That's when we fill out that document, because in that document that's where actually our interview is. They ask you the question of what you fill out in that document. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So to fill the DS260, 360, do you have a timeline to fill it? You had to wait till you gave birth?
Yeah, I had to wait for my girl so she can get the passport, because in DS you fill out the passport number.
Yes.
So there's no way I could apply for the passport for the baby who I don't have
born.
yet.
Yeah.
So I waited for my baby to be born. But other people had already, who are already ready, they fill out the document. And
so they've made a few changes for those of you watching. If you don't know, this year they don't require passport. So if you don't have a passport, you can still apply.
Yeah.
But make sure that you get your passport before the results comes out, because you will need it as a travel document.
You will.
You're filling the form at this point, they've taken out the passport column. So if you don't have a passport, don't say I don't have a passport, I can't apply. Watch my video. I said no passport required, and I did the application for a few people. There's no section for passport. Okay, so after the DS360, what else did you have to do, please?
They ask you a lot of documents, like the vaccination you have to take, the background check, your certificate, your things up to school, because I think you have to have high school.
School. Yes.
Yeah, the background. So, and you have to bring the proof of everything, like every country you lived in the past.
Yeah.
The clearance.
Police background check, and your academic history, and your residential address,
stuff like that. Yeah, the test too we took, that I think the TB test in Kigali embassy, they have the doctor they work with. So you go there, you don't even to tell the doctor which test you need, because they know already the test they're gonna take you. So they do that. So yeah, it was kind of thing, those documents. But every year in the green card things, they have new things, they have changes. So it might be different now. Yeah. But it's kind of those documents you will look for.
Okay. So for those watching from Ghana, I know Ghana Embassy works with 2 hospitals, Akai House Hospital and also Holy Trinity Hospital. That's where I did my medical. So those 2 places, I'm not sure if they are still using them, but those 2 places have always been doing medical for the US Embassy for the longest time. So I'm sure they are still there. And you'd have to bear the cost. You have to pay for those medicals, the blood work, you do x-ray, they'll do all type of tests on you, blood work, x-ray, they'll give you the film, they'll tell you not to open anything. They'll send the reports to the embassy.
To the embassy, yeah.
But they'll give you the x-ray film and say don't open the x-ray film. Yes. Was that the same for you in Kigali?
Yeah, I feel like it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, that's what we did.
The same thing because my visa is also, there are 2 categories of visa. Either it's an immigrant visa or a non-immigrant visa. I came to my spouse, so it's the same as relocating permanently. Immigrants, you are relocating permanently.
So that's the same thing with the green card, because we came as migrant. Yeah, that's So
ours was different. DS2, there's DS160, there's DS260, there's DS360. So the DV one is DS360. What you did?
Like the green card thing, the one thing I really want to share, it requires a lot of money. So whoever is gonna be selected, please be ready. You can, it was a lot of money. for us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it was yourself, your husband, and your baby.
And my
3 of
baby,
you.
yeah, it was everything we did was times 3.
You
Yeah.
have to buy plane tickets for three people. Your baby was under 2, so I'm sure you didn't buy plane tickets. But plane tickets, medical
Yeah.
test,
The money for
interview
visa.
fee, visa fee.
Yeah, visa fee. And
Yes.
also the money for green card, to apply green card after you go here,
Yes. After
Yeah.
you get here.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
and those documents, when you are rushing somewhere, you spend a lot of money of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, and those medical
worth it.
check, you
Mm-hmm.
pay for it, right?
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
You pay for the medical check. But we are
Yeah.
not discouraging you watching. It's expensive, but it's
No,
worth it.
it's worth it. Oh my God.
It's
No,
worth
no way.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's when you enter America, you find your feet, you figure it out. So if you have to go and borrow money, if you have to sell your land, sell your house, sell something to enter America, you
Yeah.
get some
Don't
job,
hesitate. Yeah.
you buy those things in multiple folds.
Mm-hmm.
So any advice to those who are yet to apply, any mistakes you made on the way, anything you wish I had known before during your application process, anything at all you want to tell those who are yet to apply and those who have applied, what should they be looking out for?
Keep the code. Keep the code so you can check the result. And then if you feel like you didn't write anything well as you wish to, don't worry. You will correct to that document I told you, the 360. But also another thing, you have to prove. You have to have proof. In the interview, you have to be ready for anything. So make sure you have proof of everything you put in the DS. Like the challenge thing I saw when we were coming in that group, like the people who were divorced or who were single parents. Like if they like, for example, a woman want to bring a kid but she's a single parent, so she needs their proof of an. So it was kind of stressful, but they did it. So everything you have, make sure you have proof for it.
Yes, because if you say you have 2 children, you need to have their birth certificate. You
Oh
need to be
yeah.
able to bring that and prove that they are your children. If you are
Yeah.
adopted, you have the document.
Yeah,
Did you
the
have to
document.
did you have to do a DNA test
No.
for the kid?
Birth certificate was enough, and the marriage certificate too. But
Yes.
if you're not married and you have a kid, they have to have, even if the parent is dead, maybe, for example, they have to have the proof. They you can
Then-
find that.
so I know some people have a challenge. Do you need a host? Do you need somebody in America to use their address as a host? Somebody approached me on Instagram and she said she won the DV lottery and she's looking for a host to put on the document. Do you need to put somebody's name down?
Yeah, you need the address, of course. But the good thing about the green card, they don't check about the account. Some people, they have the account,
Bank.
they have the money and everything. It's just the address.
So you need to put somebody's address down who lives in America.
Yeah.
And that person's address will be the person who you are going to when you first touch down or who is going to receive you from the airport.
I feel like you just fill out. You don't have to go to that person, but you need the real person, that address. So when you don't know, they can check if that
Yeah.
person really exists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to find the real person and the address.
The process took you for over 2.5 years, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
And when you finally left, after you got the visa, did they give you a duration to leave the country? Like 3 months you have to leave?
No, the visa is 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, so they didn't give you the deadline to leave the country. You can take your time. It depends of the ticket, the flight ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for 3 people. So but we didn't wait though. It took us like 2 weeks.
Wow. So
Yeah.
if they give you 6 months, that means definitely you should leave your country and enter the US before the 6 month mark is.
Before 6 months. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you made the journey to America, you landed in America, and you had to get a temporary green card, or when you arrived, what documents did they send you when you arrived?
So when we arrived, we applied. We pay our green card when we got here.
Mhm.
So the first thing we did was to apply for the Social Security, which came in 3 days.
Yeah.
And we went to look for the learner permit. It was easy to find, and the insurance, the Medicaid, it was also easy. I feel like, it was easy to find a lot of documents. And my husband already, I think he started working. That's when we applied, because they give us, I think, 6 months
Mm-hmm.
to apply for green card. $230 to apply for
Think
green
so
card.
for one
Yeah,
person. So you
for
apply
one
for
person. So yeah, we waited and they will apply for green card. Green card came in 2 weeks.
yes.
We got our green card. So yeah,
I
that's it. That's the document we
I
needed.
remember when you got your green card. Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
after the green card, now you'll be able to look for work. Or was it working with the social security card before the green card
Oh,
came?
our green card visa was, we were allowed to work even if we don't have green card. But some company, they ask for the green card. But we were allowed to work. So my husband worked. They let him work with the visa, and then I got mine. Yeah, I was working, but with visa they accepted me too. But yeah, after I got green card, we were good to go.
Okay. So since 2019 till now, it's almost 3 years. You still have the green card. Did you have to renew it after 2 years? Or how long is your green card? 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
we don't have to renew it.
So
Yeah.
in my case, I had a temporary green card, and 2 years I had to prove that I'm still married. I'm still in the same address, the same house with my husband. Then after you give,
Really?
yes, if
Oh.
you for the marriage visa, it works a little bit different. If
Oh.
you're married, if you're married longer than 2 years,
Mhm.
when you enter America, they'll give you 10 years like you have.
Mhm.
But if the marriage is younger or lesser than 2 years before you entered America, then you would have to they'll give you the temporary green card. Then 2 years of living in that marriage, you can now prove that you are still married. If you can add evidences, if you have kids, businesses together, bank accounts together, you prove that evidence, the same mailing address, the same residential address. Then you go for a little interview again at the immigration office. Then they now give you a permanent green card or
Oh,
permanent
that's good.
residency card, and that one is the 10 years.
Oh,
So
okay.
I did all that. I was given the 10 years, but I did not wait. I was given the 10 years, but I went and did my citizenship, and I became American, and I got the American passport. So that
Mm.
is no longer valid because now I'm fully
Yeah,
American.
you're American.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
Good.
okay.
So thank you very much for sharing. Just for people who have doubts, is this real? You never know. In her case, her husband has been applying for 10 years. He didn't win. She
Like,
applied once. She
don't give up.
won.
Yeah.
Just today, someone told me she applied, she won, but she was about going to UK the next month. So she thought it was going to be too long. So
Mm.
she didn't use she didn't use the lottery that she won.
Ah.
And now she's in UK and she regrets not using it to come to
Oh
US. And
my.
now she's thinking of coming to US and she regrets. I'm like, yeah, if an
Oh my.
opportunity comes, you have to
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah.
If you
It it
apply,
it, it doesn't take like when you hear that it took us 2 years, you feel like it's a long. But after you got selected, you feel like days are flying,
yeah,
because
yeah,
you have a lot to do. You always have the list to wait so you can get your case number ready for the interview. You yeah, it 2 years, but you feel like it's nothing.
time
Yeah,
flies. Yeah.
yeah, time fly. Yeah,
If you do it or not, the 2 years is gonna pass. I
I
always
know. Yeah, yeah.
I can't believe it's already been 2019 since you came. Wow. It looked like that yesterday. Wow. So Florence came, they landed in New York and finally moved out to Texas and moved to Kansas. So why are you moving and moving and moving away, farther away from me, Florence? Tell me today, what took you to Texas? Why did you leave New York? And why did
Oh,
you end up in Kansas?
guys, I don't know. New York is crazy. New York is cold. My God. Like one thing I don't miss about New York. I miss my friend, but there's snow.
The snow is
Mm-mm.
terrible.
Snow is terrible.
It's terrible.
I don't know how you guys do it, but I can. So
So you went to Texas.
New York was good. New York was good. We feel like we always miss it. Like my
Yeah.
husband always told me to he want to come back
You
for visit, not for staying.
for visits, okay,
And we
okay.
make sure it's the summertime. Not even 4.
Summertime. Our
Yeah.
doors are open.
We moved in Texas because my father-in-law in 2020 he came in Texas. He was living in Texas, and we want to
Be close to family.
yeah, too close to him because he was kind of alone because he left. All the family was still in Rwanda.
Mhm.
So we felt like, yeah, we need to go and live close to him. That's why we went to Texas. And then after we got to Texas, my husband joined military. So, the military life here in America is too move. So that's why we move in Kansas now, because it's his duty station is in Kansas. So I went to Kansas just to live with him.
I hope you're gonna stay in Kansas for at least 3 years before, if you have to move, you move again.
Yeah, we have 2 years here in
Oh,
Kansas. Yeah.
so 2 years, then they move him to another place for another two
Mm.
years.
Yeah.
Wow, the life of
Yeah.
a military wife is not an easy one. I
Mm-mm.
know a few people, and you'll be moving, the kids will be changing their school and changing their school. Last words, anything else you want to say? Generally, how has life been in America since you got here in 2019 July? Has it been good? How has life been? Challenges? Anything that you expect when they win and come? Culture shock? Culture shock.
The one thing I have, like general thing, I always tell everyone who want to come here in America, America is not heaven. It's we are on the earth like other person, but to come to live in America, it's way different from where we came from. There is the way I was not attracted with the road, with the big building, the house, the money. No, I like the lifestyle here. I like the way America can give you hope, can show that you have future. Like in America, you can say today I'm going to college for free for 4 years, but after 4 years, I will get a good job. I will have
Yeah,
I will work. I will have a professional work. My dream work,
yeah,
but different to the country we came from. You can just go to college and just spend 3 years without a job.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I feel like America. You like whenever you say like I'm choosing to do this. I choose. That in the future you have something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
So
very
guys, if you want to come in America, if you're applying, good luck. Yeah, come. It's good. It's good here to live here.
yes.
Yeah.
So, in case you didn't know, Florence is the chemistry teacher. She's a very, very smart science person. She was
Thank
university
you.
chemistry back in Rwanda. She's not doing that in the US, but she's still in the medical field, and I'm proud of you very much. The
Thank you
future
so
is
much.
bright, and I can't wait to see you again. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Appreciate